Pitch is the call, and it's a tail.
Yeah, so we like to bowl first.
So Barbarians winning the toss, electing to bowl. Moravians left a bat better than what they did this morning against Spartans, where they only set a very small total. Barbarians chasing a spot in the top 2.
In match 39. It's a little bit short from Kumar, turned away on the leg side for 1. I think it must have been for the field. As this next one will be a free hit, and it's whacked through the offside. And it will be the first boundary of the contest. So Babu cashes in.
Comes in, bowling again. And this one's edged past the keeper, past the man at that deep slip, fly slip type area. 14 without loss at the moment. This one's on the leg side, and that's hammered to the boundary for 4. Just got it wrong, did Matachetti. He went down as well. And it's a loose one. Babu right onto it. It's another boundary.
Joe Foster not falling for it.
Oh, he's got him. Well played right across the line of that, did Babu, and he's, after a promising start, he's gone. Piyush Kumar with a straight, quicker one. And that's the first wicket down for Moravians. And Kumar is picked up and got him. Well, that's probably why we haven't seen too much of Neeraj Mishra with the bat in this tournament, and we're not going to see any more of him at all in this tournament. It'll be his final innings.
We were right about him not having had a bat yet. Now he has. And let's just say he scored as many runs when he hasn't batted as when he did. As Kumar rattles the stumps for the second time in the over. Poaching was always to get side on, but you can bowl front on and might have some success here. Well, he's going to have to go and try and find this one. Matachetti's going to hold on. Well, he had 360 degrees of movement in there. And I said he likes to get front on. Well, he was all over the place there. But he found himself in the drop zone, and he gets Gupta for 3. That's actually a really good catch.
It's going to be out. Oh, it's gone back. I think Hoke might have taken it in front of the stumps.
Yeah, you have that instinct. We ought to tell from the replay from side on. You see, okay, there's no problem there. Do you think he gets the ball down on time?
Not sure. It bounced quite high. Let's have another look.
I think it's, yeah, he's probably going to be gone, judging by this, because he's got nowhere to go. Yep, that's going to be gone, I think. Yep, so really good camera work, and I think we are going to see the end of Lal Mohan. So nice bit of wicket keeping from Jahan Hoke as he brings about the end of Mohan for 7, and Moravians find themselves 37 for 4.
In the group stage. This is up in the air. It's very high. Thakral under it, and he will take it. Not take it. And there could be a run out. He's hit the stumps, and I think it's a run out. Well, makes up for it.
I mean, he does, but how surrendering. He wasn't the one that got dropped, but he's the one that's out. And I actually had that for so long there. And I thought he'd done enough. It was a tough catch for Thakral. You're right, this is miles in the air. It was coming down from the clouds, and he has this for quite a while. Then it bounced off his chest, and he picks up and he hits the stumps. Been put to sleep. And now Sharma, will he survive? He will. It's over Sim, a backward point, and that's a pretty good effort. I think the problem is he's flicked it the wrong way. But credit to the flying Kiwi, as he was called the other day.
Or second club in burner, I should say. This one's been beautifully hit, actually.
Really nice shot from Jarakatil.
So lots of positives. And that's going to be out. Really lined that one up and didn't get anywhere near it, did the batsman.
So here on the replay, as Jarakatil tried to repeat the dose, but this time crashes in the middle stump. Brandra Kumar doesn't look very surprised. As this one is launched, and it's going to be out of here. Maximo! Well, they had to wait 19.5 overs, but they have hit a Maximo on day 10. Moravians. Tom Sharma makes the most of the close call as he hits it out of the ground. And this will actually finish the innings. And so it will finish at 68 for 6. Yeah, just quickly to finish my point on that. I think I really enjoyed that. What I was going to say was that, you know, just because the ball's in contact with the hand, doesn't mean you're holding the ball. Slightly more on the board at least. And Om Sharma top scored with 18 not out thanks to that last shot. Apart from that, Babu with 15 before he was rolled by Piyush Kumar, who then also took rid of Mishra, who was promoted to number 3. No sign of Diro Thakur still. I think those injuries are really stacking up, and that's bothering him at the moment. So, as far as the bowling figures went for the Prague Barbarians, plenty of good performance for them, as you'd expect. In fact, nobody really went the journey. Nobody in double-digit economy. 2 for 11, Piyush Kumar was very good, knocking over the timber twice. Singles to Matashetty, Vandrasi, and Barendra Kumar. In particular, I've got to say Vandrasi, he bowled really well for me. Hello and welcome back to the Czech Republic. We are in Vinoš, just north of the capital, Prague, for another FanCode European Cricket Series, and certainly hope you're enjoying the action no matter where you're watching from around the world, whether you're watching on FanCode in India or whether you're watching on our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. It is great to have your company, and right now the Barbarians are going out there to bat. And this one is nicked behind, so Sim runs well, but he also nicks off first ball, and Yadav gets the wicket. And Moravians, maybe they can take some heart from that performance from the Tigers earlier in the series. And they're going to need a bunch of wickets. They start with a good one. Sim just not able to deal with this delivery. It's in a good zone from Yadav, and he punches the air. Well taken behind the wicket as well by Akshay Babu, who's doing the wicket keeping now.
Oh, that's hammered, and just dropped a little bit short at Yadav, and is right onto that. It was Hoke, who's been...
If there's no one at the stumps, for example, if you're trying to hit the bowler's end from the infield a lot of the time. So we see this one cut away, and this is a nice bit of batting from Hoke, and it's going to get to the boundary. So cuatro carreras, and Yadav just a bit of width from the opener there. And I want to see if he tries it again. Well, it is back, but it's going to be a long way back, and it's going to be 4.
Most of this tournament. This one's tucked around the corner, and that's 4 runs.
Yeah, nice shot. And Vandrasi has been good batting form domestically, you mentioned that. And most of the time he's looked pretty good in this ECS as well.
In continental Europe, this one's been absolutely hammered off middle stump by Vandrasi. In fact, it was Vandrasi. Just look at this from Joby. Just picked it up, very bottom hand, and just smashed it out onto the Banks field.
Yeah, it was bottom hand, exactly right. The Austrian team's a pretty good team. Just looking at their team sheet. And this is a pretty good shot. This is a bit of a half track again from Samuel. It's going to travel Maximal. And Drasi looking like things might be headed for an early finish here. Was this catching practice for the ball retriever? I think so.
It's Dan Ziller out there. Yeah, huge man from PCC.
The worst thing is if you get everyone from everywhere and then have it ruined by weather, for example. Is this going to go for 4? Well, how's this gone for 4? I mean, he just pushed this. And we're not going to get any rain.
Okay.
I'm down with you. And I agree. And this is gone. So he's going to nick off after hitting the world's slowest 4. Vandrasi tries to cut the next ball, and Mishra gets a wicket. He deserves it, really, Mishra. He's bowled very well in this series. And so with 18 to get, the Barbarians lose the second, 51 for 2.
It'll be up to play for, and that'll be hit straight and very nicely. That one's gone a long way, and that'll be the end of the game.
Yeah, I'll do it. So it'll be 5 wides. It's okay, it's just a warm-up delivery, but there'll be no main event as they will finish. In fact, well, I think, what was the target again?
69.
Nah, it'll be 5 wides because they need the 4. The 1 ties the game. Outgun's probably the word, but yeah, certainly wishing Moravians all the best for the season ahead. It's been great to have them back on ECN. They did come up with a couple of wickets there. It was Babu that was able to pouch a couple of catches first as he caught Andrew Sim off Yadav, and then late in the innings off Neeraj Mishra. And I would say that Republic, in the meantime, if you like, you can tune in to our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network, as we have the Germany-Austria T20. Well, it's an N19 really, because it's a 19 over game. And I think that one's right in the balance at the moment, so it should be interesting viewing. Vinny Sandu here, Mr. Maximo, alongside Danny Hudacek. We'll see you shortly for the final group matches just around the corner. You're watching the FanCode European Cricket Series.